Apparently, $150 billion isn't enough to save AIG. The insurance giant, deemed too big to fail, will get an additional $30 billion in taxpayer money to use on an as-needed basis.
Right now, one of the things the government is doing is really changing the terms of exactly what's going on. Back in September, it was kind of an aggressive overlord of the company. Now it's really being more like kind of a benevolent uncle here.
Monday's announcement came as AIG reported a $61.7 billion loss in the fourth quarter, the biggest quarterly loss in U.S. corporate history. Under the new package, the Federal Reserve will take stakes in and be repaid through two of AIG's international units, Asia-based American International Assurance and American Life Insurance. Critics worry the government's bailout actions have the potential to put ever more taxpayer dollars at risk and encourage moral hazard, where companies feel comfortable enough making high-stakes gambles because the government will rescue them.
And it's obvious that the taxpayer is absorbing a lot more of the risk that for some of the decisions that AIG made. At this point, the taxpayer is basically on the hook for about $163 billion in risks.
AIG Chairman and CEO Edward Liddy says the company will be able to pay back the government and says the new funding won't need to be tapped right away.
It's not going to happen anytime soon. I mean, listening to an AIG executive promise they're going to pay the government back is kind of an empty promise. I mean, what else would you expect an executive of this company to say at this juncture? They really have no choice but to say that.
Some of the measures in the new package hope to give a quick boost to AIG's capital position and prevent a next time. AIG's interest payments to the Fed will be reduced, and the government's existing AIG stock will be converted to preferred shares that more closely resemble common equity. Diane Kepley, The Associated Press.